everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a little autumn makeup look using my new Morphe 35W palette. It is lovely, looks like this, and I think I'm going to use neutrals because I'm going to go with a berry lip. So if you want to see that, then keep watching. So I'm starting off with my Nivea Express Hydration Primer and a bit of this Absolute New York lip balm, and I'm going to just whiz through this because you'll have seen it a million times. In fact, I'm going to hop off camera and do my base makeup and then I'll come back. So I've done my foundation using the Rimmel 25R Nude, and I've used a bit of the 17 Phwooar paint on some of the breakouts on my face, and I'm going to get going with my brows, but first I'm going to just put on some lip balm. So I'm taking my Red Beauty angle brush and my Tanya Burr brow palette, same things as I used in my brow routine video, and I'm just filling them in. Again, I'll probably speed through this because I have a whole video dedicated to it. So I did bring in an eye primer, but I don't know where the hell it's gone, so I'm going to just use a bit of concealer over my eyelids to help the eyeshadow stay in place. The only problem I find with this Morphe palette really is that there's no mirror. So you've got a giant palette and no mirror, so you're having to have a mirror. Plus it's only hashtag YouTuber problems. So anyway, I'm going to go in with a creamy colour. First of all, one of these, probably this one, and just blend it all over my eye. But this eyeshadow is just to help blend later on. Then I'm going to go in with a mixture of the cream colour and this kind of orangey tanny brown, and I'm going to kind of put that messily through my crease with the same brush, just kind of blendy-blendy-ing it out. Making sure it's nice and blended. It's kind of like a burnt orange colour. I am then going to go in with a smaller blending brush and take a mixture of this brown and probably actually go straight in with that brown in the crease a bit more precisely, and on the outer corner, tapping it off on my hand because there is quite a bit of fallout with these shadows, which is annoying. And I found if you use like a flat brush to place the colour in, with this colour here specifically, that it is very, very difficult to blend it out once you've got the colour on, so it works better with you know, a blending brush. And I'm just bringing that the whole way in to the inner corner, but not too far down onto the lid, if you can see. This is almost like a purpley brown, and I did use it with purples yesterday and it worked really well, but I'm going to keep the lid a little bit lighter than that today. This eyelid has gone very crepey on me the older I get, which is annoying. Also, I still have this cold. I'm deaf in this ear and it's like so if you think I sound weird, that's why. I'm going to go back in with my fluffy brush and this creamy colour and this orangey colour, and just blend out that brown a little bit, the top edge, and just to kind of give it that orangey bit back as well. So still on the top edge. And then I am going to take the brown on the fluffy brush under my eye and just join it up there, just lightly, just to give that little bit of definition. And then lastly on the eyes, I'm going to go in with a lid colour, and I'm going to go in with this kind of orangey gold, is it? I'm just using my finger for that. So popping that all over the lid, and then I'm going to blend it out with the smaller brush again. Just blend the top edge with that brown. And then actually lastly, I'm going to take this kind of pinky champagne colour for the inner corner, just on clean finger, just to make sure that that's brightened up, like so. And that's the eyeshadow done. Now on to mascara, and I won't bore you with that. So that's my mascara done. I just used the Milani Grandissimo lashes, and next I'm going to just throw on some LA Girl Pro Conceal in Ivory. True Ivory? Whatever Ivory it is. Cover up those bags. I'm going to use my foundation brush to blend that in. I think I put on a wee bit too much actually. And then to set that in place, I'm going to use the 17 Define and Conquer, the light powder on it, which is very light and I like it. It gives a kind of highlight. And next I'm going to do lips and come back to do cheeks. So to start off, I'm going to just kind of take off the excess of that lip balm. I'm going to start with the NYX Lipliner in Plum. I'm just filling in the outer corners as well as lining. I do like to overdraw the top one slightly. And then I'm going in with the Maybelline Colour Drama Intense Velvet Lip Pencil in Very Much, which I think is quite a decent match for the NYX Plum Lip Liner. And that's the lips done. And then lastly, I'm just going to put on a little bit of blush. And for that, I'm using the Collection blush in Bashful. This is the old packaging, but I think it is a nice all year round blush, and it doesn't like overtake any of your other features. So if you're doing big eyes, big lips, whatever, I think it's just a nice sheeny kind of peachy pink blush. That complements, that's what I was probably trying to say, and it gives a little bit of sheen and highlight without being too much. And then I'm going to just add a touch of shimmery highlight from the Collection contour kit. How many contour kits does one need? I'm just going to add that to the tip of my nose and a little bit here, just a teeny wee bit, just a little bit there, like so. So let me just do some of this mop. Cut my hair. It's a lot shorter than it was. There you have it. There is the final look. So neutral, kind of neutral eyes, a bit darker than neutral, berry lip, minimal cheeks, done. So I hope you've liked it. If you have done, give it a thumbs up. If you're new, then hit subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye!